for more Mass Effect. I think I missed a couple of streams because, like, I don't remember what we were doing. I had to check the log to see what our next mission is, but it's fine. It's fine.
Goddamn Cerberus bastards. And Udina too. Son of a bitch.
Alright, what a bastard.
Udina made a deal with the devil. He got what he deserved.
Okay.
Commander, I've got a lead on something interesting. Have you got a minute? Commander,
Alright, let's try that
I
too.
found something you need to see.
What have you got?
A group of Cerberus scientists cut ties and fled. Perhaps they finally realized
This
they
mission.
were on the wrong
Okay.
side. We don't know what they were researching, but they were among the Elusive Man's top scientists.
We got
They
this.
could help build the Crucible.
Maybe we could recruit them. Lots of Cerberus people think they're doing the right thing. I know I did.
And you were right, Commander. Whatever crimes Cerberus is committing now, I was on Horizon when the Collectors attacked.
Really?
Yeesh.
You'll recall I mentioned growing up in the Terminus systems. I was visiting my family at home. While the Alliance was running studies, you were saving me and my family.
Has the Alliance tried to make contact with the scientists?
They've been unable to find
Aw,
them.
I'm happy we
but they're
get to
searching.
meet someone who's
As
grateful
is
we saved them.
Cerberus. I've
Come
been
on.
monitoring Cerberus communications. I've charted signal frequency from various Cerberus cells by location and cross-referenced known ship movements.
You found them?
I believe so, yes.
Nice work. Put it on the map and I'll give it a look.
It's on the map now, Commander. Thanks. Commander?
Yet you still don't want to play chess. Oh, jeez. Yes, we have shore leave. Okay, we have shore leave, but I'm saving it. Because you gotta save shore leave for a little while. It's not good to get it right away. Okay. Need to talk to Vega. Alright. From Victus. Oh, yeah, the Dinkorlak. Alright. And then Jack at the bar. Okay. Dan Allers. And game night. There it is. Okay. We got game night. It's perfect. It's exactly what we need. We have so much stuff we have to do.
Cerberus is gonna have a hard time recruiting now.
So Cerberus wanted to go into politics, huh? Nice job shutting those assholes down.
Didn't you used to work for those assholes? Something about leather seats?
Like, I worked for Cerberus when they were vigilantes helping the helpless. Now they're a little too mainstream and evil.
That is kind of the
important thing is that
deciding
you kick
factor,
their
but you
asses.
know,
And
Joker
also
is
that
kind
Ash
of a
aced the
hipster
don't
when it
shoot
comes
your
to
commander portion of the
military
Normandy
command.
reinstatement test.
Go easy on Ash. She's been through a lot.
Yeah, like drawing a gun on a superior.
Oh yeah, she's
officer,
on their ship now.
nearly getting the
I
council
should probably
killed.
talk to her.
That's not gonna look good on the yearly performance review.
Commander,
Hello, Shepard.
What's on your mind, Edie?
The destruction of the Reaper on Tuchanka. It is rare for a technologically superior force to be destroyed by an inferior one.
yeah, so now all we need is a gun that fires Thresher Maws.
That was a joke.
I'm sorry, Shepard. I was contemplating. The Reapers are more fallible than they proclaim. Despite its best efforts, the one on Tuchanka was destroyed by a worm. This
Yes,
has caused
a
me
very
to
big worm.
reassess the probable period of time before I am non-functional.
You're worried about dying?
In a sense. My processing power is consumed with calculations to help us combat the Reapers. But I can run those scenarios with the rest of the crew. May I ask you another question that troubled Jeff?
Here we go again.
What is the purpose of synthetic life?
Meh.
It's not that different from organic life. A free-willed synthetic chooses what it wants.
Hey, Zeladril.
But the purpose of organic life is to preserve itself long enough to replicate copies of its genes in succeeding generations. My purpose is not so clear. The other successful synthetic life forms that I have examined for comparison are the Geth and the Reapers.
There's a lot more to
Reproduction isn't all
organics.
there
We're
is.
pretty great.
We find meaning in the work we do, good deeds we accomplish, love.
I see. I will search my files on the biographies of humans to see if prominent figures follow the pattern you suggest. It appears many humans did in fact do so.
Yes.
That was quick.
Life,
Gotta love quantum
liberty, the
computing.
pursuit of happiness. It's
Shepard,
pretty great.
I will alter my processing power to give priority to your stated goals. Duty, altruism, love.
Wait, you're just gonna turn yourself good? Can you do that?
It should take some time. If I have further questions, I will speak with you again. Thank you.
A therapist would have a heyday with Edie. Ooh, cool. We got defense matrix now. That might be worthwhile. I might grab that. We'll see.
Commander, Dr. Chakwas sent word that she'd like to speak with you down in the med bay.
Okay. Oh, hey, buddy. Sadly, Legion's name's on that list. Why is Legion's
Hell of a
name on
day.
this list?
Udina loses his
And
mind.
Morden.
Citadel almost falls. And you almost had to put down a friend.
Got a little tense there.
If it had come down to it, could you have pulled the trigger?
I don't see how. We start killing our friends, and war turns into murder.
But it doesn't always give us the easy way out, does it? At least Ash didn't have to join Caden.
Let's hope he's looking out for us. This was his fight, too.
Yep, that it was. Sadly, we lost Thane. We lost Morden. We lost Legion. And Saeed is still
Good to have
alive.
Ash back. We can always use a
Also,
friendly gun.
unfortunately. Let's see. Okay. Hey, Ash.
Good to see you.
That's it?
Good to see you.
That's all you... Okay. Never mind then. Fuck you. I'm leaving. No, like, hey, we need to catch up because it's been a long time. We've been
May
sort
I
of
speak
dead
with you, Commander?
for a while.
Commander, an opportunity has come to my attention that may interest you.
What's going on, Doctor?
Refugees arrived at the Citadel recently in possession of military-grade medical supplies and equipment. In reviewing our inventories, I determined we have an excess of medical supplies to treat
Shut up,
contagion,
Selgul.
exposure, and malnutrition.
Stop making fun of
They're
Legion.
equipped to help injured soldiers, and we have supplies to help suffering refugees?
Precisely. Perhaps you could ply your charms to broker a trade.
Isn't this something you could do yourself?
War profiteering is running rampant, and these refugees are wary of the Alliance military. They didn't trust me. But you are Commander Shepard, the hero. You could persuade them.
Okay.
I'll find the refugees as soon as I can.
Speak with Tactus. Many of the refugees near the Citadel docks look to him for leadership. Thank you, Commander. With access to their equipment and materials, I believe I could increase the effectiveness of our Medigel.
Cool. That would definitely be something. So I could get slam. Armor piercing ammo. Fortification. Nah. Defense matrix though. That's not too bad. I don't really know what I want. I debate everything. Let's see. So we got Garrus right there, Ashley right there. All that's left is Liara.
Per your orders, I have the latest reports on the Council, Doctor. Their security is in disarray, but it would still be weeks before we could attempt to position any agents in their personal staff.
And it's far too risky after Udina's coup. Postpone those deployments.
At once.
Hello again.
Hey, Liara. Wait, you
Hello
don't have
again.
anything to talk about? Okay. have to play with my monitors. I'm happy. Let's see how the rest of the crew is doing. Let's go see fucking James, I guess. Okay, there we go.
Breaking now, the Citadel in flames. A brazen attack by Cerberus repelled
Hi.
by C-Sec.
Alice, am I on camera? Alice, I'm ruining your shot. I hope I'm ruining your shot.
In the battle space. Commander, I've got some questions about the coup, but I'm online with my producer right now. Can we set up an interview in your cabin?
Oh, God, never. So mean to Alice.
Traitors are the worst form of enemy.
Yes.
In our cycle, we would remove their limbs one by one and offer them a choice. Eat their own flesh or starve. Your politician deserved far worse than a bullet. And if the
That definitely does sound pretty fucking terrible.
Be certain too. There is only one enemy in this war. Reapers. No others will be tolerated. I would like to visit the Citadel sometime, when it is not infested with traitors.
Oh, that's never gonna happen.
I've heard about the Kyleng human you encountered. It is good to have a name for the enemy I will enjoy killing most. Yes? Yes?
Okay. So Javik is basically never going to the Citadel. What, you guys don't have anything to say about it?
Commander?
You used to work for Cerberus, come on. You gotta have some opinion of what's going on right now. Guess not. Alright. And Shuttle Bay. Sup,
Never thought I'd
Cortez.
be doing a combat drop onto the Citadel. I can't believe Udina. Great example to the other races, huh? That last mission on Novaria shows why I love the Kodiak.
All you did was drop them off and bugger out. How are you proud of that?
Been ages since we were on
I remember
Novaria.
being shot at the whole time, and everyone coming back in one piece, Mr. Vega.
Yeah. Next time, park it and come join the party, Esteban.
Always good to see you, Commander.
Good to see you too, Steve. Could buy weaponry, but let's see what else we got. No. Nope, nothing good there. Nothing good there. The Kawashi is tempting if I was a sniper. The capacitor is also tempting. Nothing really there that interests me. Yeah, nothing really going on with those. Can I upgrade the Widow anymore? I really want to upgrade the Widow some more. So it's not all of my weight. I want to use the Widow, goddammit. Steve Jobs? Yep, Steve Jobs. Instead of, you know,
hey, Commander.
Inventing computers.
I knew Udina was a dirty bastard, but I never would have guessed he was that.
Flies a plane.
This whole war is loco.
A space plane.
I mean, can't they all see how we need to work together?
When people are scared, they're slow to trust.
Sure, but... what's the point? Look, just so you know, I've got a new shoot first, ask questions later policy when it comes to politicians.
Fair enough.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Hey.
Alright, let's invite some peeps up. First, gotta feed the fishies. Then let's invite Trainer up.
Trainer,
because
if
we
you're not
actually
doing
give a
anything,
shit about
I've got
Trainer.
a few hours free. Would you like to come up?
Your cabin is gorgeous. I've seen apartments smaller than this. Well, Commander, ready to play?
Yeah, same.
Play?
I picked up a chessboard on the Citadel. GUI interface, not nearly as nice as real pieces, but this takes up less space. And I recall you delivered something that closely resembled a challenge. So, interested?
This is a trap, isn't it?
I'm just a simple lab scientist, Commander. I'm sure your real-world expertise will give you an edge. Ha!
Oh, come on.
My word, Commander. It's almost as though you wanted to spare your pawns the indignity of living under my regime.
In real life, that
Time to play by the hut. No,
Well,
that's not how
in
trainer
real
do.
life, one doesn't move on an 8x8 square grid.
You know what I mean. The pawns are infantry. A good infantry line, like the Krogan, can take a charge like that.
That reminds me of a joke. What's the difference between Commander Shepard and a Krogan? One is an unstoppable juggernaut of head-butting destruction.
What about playing in bed? No. Fuck
And the
off.
other doesn't have a smart-ass comm officer to keep him in line.
Ooh, that's even better than the number of testicles punchline.
I'm glad you didn't run back to the lab, trainer.
Thanks. So, rematch?
Hell yes.
Yeah. Chess time. That was great.
Trainer, can you send Diana up? She wanted an interview.
Right
I love that this is going to be the exact opposite.
Ready for a check,
Where it's
Commander?
like Shepard needs to be horny, but this is just going to be entirely Alice.
Commander, it's no secret that Council Space has suffered some serious losses to the Reapers lately. Now Cerberus has struck directly at the seat of our government. If something as small as a human terrorist organization can hit the Citadel, is anywhere safe?
Cerberus has limited resources. This coup attempt was likely the best they could do, and it cost them a lot of money and troops. A little fear is understandable, but it can't paralyze you. They've failed as many times as they've succeeded.
But humanity has lost its counselor. The Alliance Parliament is destroyed, and the Prime Minister's dead. The line of succession is getting pretty short. How long do you expect any new Alliance administration to last?
Leaders will rise. You can't lose hope.
Just punch
Our
Alice in
enemies
the
won't rest
face.
until they've taken the last human being.
What the hell is she wearing? She's
Until
wearing the
then,
same
we're
fucking
not
dress
done.
she's always wearing.
Right now, it's
She's
everyone's
wearing a
duty to
fucking
step up.
white leather. Oh wait, no, it's a black leather dress this time.
All right.
I have
Now
no
a
clue.
question from Thessia.
I don't know why she's wearing
Commander, during your tribunal, some said you had Cerberus ties. Thanks for your time, Commander. This is Diana Allers for
Oh no,
Battle
it's the
Space.
same dress.
Good night.
It's the same stupid
and
dress.
Stay strong. Be careful, Commander. You keep feeding me like this, and I'll follow you home.
No.
I think we're just fine
No.
in front of
Get the
you.
fuck out.
Oh, did you think? Of course you did. Me and my big mouth.
Of
I'd
course,
better get
that
out of here
you
before it
basically
sends me on the
donated
wrong signal.
$10,000
See
to
ya,
my
Commander.
OnlyFans at this point, Allers. Like, fuck off. Get out of here. Someone needs a bonk. Ah, speaking of bonks,
James, I've got some time. if
let's
you wanna
talk to
private.
James.
On my way. Hey, man, how's it going?
Good, James. You?
Good, good. Wow. So this is what I can look forward to when I get my own command.
I could collect model figures of
You
spaceships
want
as
your
well.
own ship, Vega?
Yeah, maybe one day. When I'm old and I can't fight worth shit anymore.
You just come up here to make fun of your commander?
Sorry, loco.
James,
I
I'd be
guess-
insulted if I ever actually
Maybe I
took
got
you
some
on a
things
mission.
on my mind. I wanted to get your opinion on something.
Shoot.
What did you do when they asked you to join the N7 program? I mean, was it a no-brainer for you, or did you think about it before accepting?
The N7 program is a
I
big
like that
deal,
we just
but it's
begun
also a big
thought
commitment.
Allers, and we're basically going to
Yeah,
do the
that.
same thing to
You
James.
get the best
Get the
training,
fuck out of here,
best
James.
equipment, best assignments.
And they expect the best in return.
Yes, they do. Why you asking?
Well, even all the shit that's going on, somebody somewhere managed to track me down and forward an N7 commendation. It's dated the same day the Reapers attacked Earth.
You don't sound too thrilled.
Well, Aside from the fact that there won't be an N7 program if we don't win this war, being a soldier's the only thing I've ever been really good at. And not because I try. Hell, I'd have kicked my ass out years ago. Last time I had a command, I lost almost everyone. And they promoted me for it.
And they're basically doing the same thing again.
To lead again. I don't know if I want that responsibility.
You mentioned that before. What went wrong?
What didn't go wrong? We were out on patrol, checking on some strange readings, and the collectors hit. But they hit the colony first. By the time we got back, most of the colonists had been subdued or abducted, including our CO, Captain Tony.
So you were in charge?
Yeah. We laid low for a bit, waiting for a chance to strike, but before we could, we were betrayed. One of the colonists turned out to be a Cerberus spy working with the collectors. I had no choice. I killed him and destroyed the collector ship. But it got ugly. We lost most of the colonists and all but one of my squad. Not exactly a textbook operation.
It's pretty great.
You can't blame yourself for being put in a tough situation. And if you were promoted, then something must have gone right.
Sure, but...
If you'd saved them all, would things have worked out better?
I don't know. I don't think so.
The right choice is usually not the easy one.
Yeah. Did you know that before you joined the N7?
Yeah. That's why I was asked. And it's why they asked you. There's not a single N7.
So basically, in order to get into N7, you have to have horrible, crippling PTSD. Got it. We're good then, yep.
Assuming we survive this, that's a no-brainer. You're a damn good soldier, Vega. Don't waste that opportunity.
I'll think about it. Seriously. If you don't mind, maybe don't mention this to anyone else.
Of course not.
Gracias. Well, I think I better get back to the hangar. Things here, it's a little too soft for me.
The bed's a lot harder than it looks.
I'll take your word for it. Thanks again.
Winky face.
Anytime.
Just constantly being like... Anyone who comes into this room, it's instantly horny. Unless it's Liara. Because Liara is bestest friend.
Commander, Admiral Anderson is available.
For fuck's sakes. Just wanted to go do a mission.
Commander.
Okay. There we go. Excuse me, everyone. Excuse me. Pardon me.
Shepard. I was hoping you'd check
Anderson.
You okay?
Awkward
Been putting my old
pause.
academy training to use. Organizing the resistance. You know, you've got quite a fan club back here.
Yeah, I
Anything you
do
hear
that.
about the Normandy gives hope to the guys in the trenches.
I know what that's like, fighting in the dark. I'm glad we're making a difference.
It's more than that. A lot of these people have never held a gun in their life. When they heard that you managed to get the Turians and Krogan to cooperate, that was a shot in the arm, Shepard.
Basically an impossible
The one
task.
thing we're in short supply around here. Faith. That any of us will live to see another day.
How bad is it?
It could be worse, but not much.
Can you still coordinate any kind of counterattack?
We're hitting the Reapers every chance we get. Mostly guerrilla-style hit and runs, but it's not enough. It's time we started focusing our efforts.
Where?
London. Something big is happening there. Our networks in the UK say the Reapers have arrived in huge numbers.
I don't like the sound of that. Any more details?
No. And that scares the hell out of me.
Well, the Crucible will scare the hell out of the Reapers.
Sure it
We're
will.
counting on it. Oh, and Shepard, I meant what I said earlier about Kai Lang. The Reapers may seem like our biggest threat, but take it from me. Lang is a vicious bastard. Don't underestimate him.
Noted.
Then I'll let you get back to it. We need whatever good news you can send our way. Anderson out.
Bye, Anderson. Okay. Ooh, look at our military strength. We're doing so good. So much alliance. I love that the thing that we collect the most is the alliance. They're just on our side. Turians decimated. Asari decimated. Quarians decimated. Alliance, yeah, we're still doing pretty good, despite the fact that we're also fucking decimated. Anything else, trainer?
Commander?
Okay. Gonna hit this button, trainer. Better not have anything else to say. Good. Okay. Now what do we got? I did say I would investigate the Asari colony. So I probably should do that. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. We'll do some scanning, maybe a little bit more Citadel stuff. Just see how it goes.
I found something.
I mean, that's probably fuel. Ah. Ooh, intact Reaper weapon. Alright, I'm interested. Damn it, I picked up fuel. I picked up a lot of fuel. God! I picked up the wrong one. That's such a waste.
Signal confirmed.
Finally some content. Yeah. Everyone loves scanning. It's everyone's favorite minigame, right? Right? Guys? Ooh, I could really use that 750 units of fuel now. Holy shit.
I found something.
Finally, something. Okay, cool. Fuel. 300 units, that's not terrible.
Faster than light jump successful.
Alright. Let's head to Masana. I really hope they have some fuel here. Actually, what's our percentage at? 66 between 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And there's one more left. There should be one in here as well. No? Okay. Let's do it. What are Ash's abilities? I forget. Disruptor ammo might be nice. Concussive shot. Yeah, it's not bad. Not bad. What does this give us? Weapon damage? Power recharge speed. Ooh, I do love me some power recharge speed. And more weapon damage. But she's in, like, a chill uniform. I kind of love this outfit. Like, look at this. This is so dopey. This is so dopey. Alright, we're bringing... Like, I love that it's her and James get the dopiest fucking headgear. Alright, let's bring Liara too. It's an Asari sanctuary. We should definitely be bringing Liara. Still going with my Scorpion 5. Because no other weapon is needed. Oh, Ash, you do not need a Mantis. No, 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 no. Here you go. There we go. Hit him with your best shot. Do I care about reducing the weight for Ash? Yeah, let's do that. Not the Vindicator, not the particle rifle. Do I have anything that I'm actually upgrading on this? I like the Matic. I really like the Matic. I don't know what it is, but it's solid, you know? It's very assault rifle. It's a 3-round burst. You can't really go wrong. It just feels good. It looks good. It sounds good. Everything about it is just good. Sure, we'll get that too. Okay. She's got a lot to upgrade. I upgrade her Destructor ammo to max. Oh god. What was I thinking? Okay. So we got that. Sniper rifle damage, power damage, squad weapon damage, and assault rifle damage. Oh god. What was I thinking? Why did I bring her? Okay. What does Markson actually get her? Looks and feel goods, aka the anti-Allers. Yes. The Matic is an anti-Allers gun. Let's go boost firing rate. Let's increase your duration because I don't trust you to get headshots. You're an AI. Power recharge speed. Always good. Let's go for force and damage, recharge speed, and yeah. And then we'll just get this extra bit of officers. Get you some more good shit. Definitely weapon damage. Definitely sniper damage. Definitely assault rifle damage. Oh no, what will I do with Liara's 2 points to invest?
Dig up any information on the mission, Liara?
I did, and I now understand why High Command wanted to hide it. We're headed to an Ardat Yakshi monastery.
Hell
Ardat
yeah.
Yakshi? Like Morinth?
Morinth chose to be a killer. These Ardat Yakshi isolated themselves to avoid that. But it doesn't mean they're harmless. Their urge to feed can be powerful. That's why High Command sent in commandos to investigate the monastery's distress signal.
And
So
they're
the Asari
doing
throw us
great.
at the problem? What's the plan? If there was a chance the Ardat Yakshi could break loose, the commandos were to purge the monastery.
Purge? You mean destroy?
They would have brought heavy explosives with them, yes.
Morinth was dangerous, but are the Ardat Yakshi this big of a threat?
Morinth was just hitting her stride. Ardat Yakshi who kill leave behind astronomical body counts. It's why they can never be free, and why they're such a great source of shame to the Asari. That's why High Command won't rest until this place is destroyed. They'd never risk a single Ardat Yakshi getting loose.
Don't assume anything. Maybe the Ardat Yakshi sent out the distress call. If the Asari want us to destroy this place, I need to know what happened.
Agreed. Once we give a report to High Command,
Otherwise, we
they'll
could just
stop
nuke this
wasting
from
lives
orbit
here.
and save ourselves the trouble, I guess. I love this mission. Such a dopey gun.
Another shuttle. Still warm.
Someone else is here. But who? I honestly feel like taking Ashley was probably the worst choice I could have made for this mission. Ashley is gonna make this mission
Elevator
10 times
disabled.
harder.
To prevent entry or...
Let's get that disruptor ammo already on. It's not gonna be useful, but like we'll have it at least.
sounds close. A little too close.
There's a lot of screaming going on. Not a big fan.
Stay sharp. I heard something.
Oh, that was me. Sorry.
Fucking where'd she go? The squad sucks ass. Yeah, it really does. Like, Liara's good. Liara's always good with an adept. She might die like a million times, but she'll get those warps off, which is very, very nice. Very useful. Big damage, big boom. But, like, Ash is probably the worst squad member. For one, she's ditched me. I have no idea where she went. Totally did a good job of deleting it. Seriously, where the fuck is Ash? Okay, she's just gone now. That's fine. Whatever. Oh, there she is. Glad for her to join us, I guess.
This was the
Wait, she
commander's
doesn't have the
captain.
stupid armor on.
It seems they gave their lives fighting the Reapers.
Why doesn't she have the stupid
This
armor?
monastery's out of the way. What do the Reapers want with Adept Yakshi?
I don't want her to have
Anything useful?
shield regen.
A map
I want her to have
showing
weapon.
the nav point location of a bomb. Some room called the Great Hall.
So the commandos started the purge after all.
Adept Yakshi or not, evacuating this place would have saved a lot of lives. If there's no survivors, let's get to the Great Hall and set off that bomb.
Or we can just leave and nuke it from orbit. Where are you going? What do you know that I don't? Seriously, Ashley, what the fuck? Just abandoning me. This is bullshit. Come over here. Good luck getting through the door, but come over here. Stupid. Smack it. Oh, good. You finally decided to join us. The
Very
camera
good.
is through my hand.
I almost didn't hear you.
Samara.
It has been some time, Shepard. You are a most welcome sight. The corruption here runs deep.
I assume you're here on your own, Justicar. Perhaps for something special?
You are correct. 2 of my daughters live here.
Of course Liara fucking
and I have
knows
come
this.
for them. Unfortunately, the Reapers had already infested this place by the time I arrived.
You met me hunting down your other Adept Yakshi daughter. Are these ones just as dangerous?
Valer and Rila have followed the monastery's rules ever since they arrived. They've shown no inclination toward violence.
And you're here to save them.
They are my responsibility. And it's one that cannot be abandoned, even as our galaxy crumbles.
Let's go together. Maybe your daughters can tell us why the Reapers hit this place.
I suspect they will have much to tell us. It has been centuries since I last saw them. We're out of time.
Yeah, I'm sure we're fine.
We'll meet again. I will draw these creatures off.
Wait! Let's go.
Okay. That's one way to do things, I guess.
My name is Tashia Pore. I'm wounded. Bad. Give this to my bondmate, Weshra. Asked her to go to the Citadel and tell Weshra I love her. Tell her. Sorry we fought. I was an idiot. Didn't mean any of it, Weshra. Want you to have everything of mine, okay?
totally respectful of... I'm totally respectful. It's just like, dear God, no.
Not sure how I feel about doing the Asari's dirty work.
We need them on our side.
Well, Asari Commando says big time for this.
Agreed.
Why do I bring you on missions, Ash? I'm not going this way for any particular reason. I don't know what you're talking about.
What the hell?
Oh, there he is. Hello. Ow. Why am I not biotic detonating? I thought I always biotic detonated against these guys. There it is. There's the biotic dets. Damn it. Go away. Fuck off. There. For some reason, we brought Miranda. Yeah. Miranda was pretty terrible, I'll admit, but like she had her uses. She was a good way to overload things in a game where it mattered. Lots of things had shields in the first game, and it mattered a little bit. Have Banshees always been that much of a pain in the ass to kill? I could have swore I used to get biotic detonations on it all the time, but for some reason it just wasn't doing it. I don't know what the fuck was up with that. Who needs cover in this cover-based shooter? It's fine. It is all good.
That used to be a person. An Asari. What have the Reapers done?
Okay. See what else we can get here. Maybe it's just because it's the first Asari you meet, they kind of fuck with you a little bit. Make it more intimidating than it actually is. Or maybe I'm just being trash. Who knows? Where's Liara? Oh. I don't think that's where she's supposed to be. He does not give a fuck.
Mother.
Hi, Falere.
As soon as I was able. Shepard, this is Falere, my youngest. She and her sister Rila are Adept Yakshi. They have
Mother,
been...
they have Rila.
What?
I saw some of those creatures take her into the Great Hall. I've been trying to get there.
What are the Reapers doing here?
Harvesting us. They're turning us into those monsters. Please, you can't let that happen to Rila.
The Asari thought the Adept Yakshi were to blame for the attack.
This is our home. Most of us are grateful to be here. The monastery is a place Ardat Yakshi can achieve peace.
Valere speaks truthfully, Shepard. I vouch for her words, with pride.
Ah.
Then we have to find Rila fast. The Great Hall has a bomb in it.
A bomb? Didn't you come to rescue people?
We'll try, but we can't leave this place standing, Valere.
You sound like the commandos. They didn't stop to help anyone.
Valere?
I'm sorry.
Valere!
Liara, you could help with this. Don't all three of us have? Liara's just staring at the wall. Never mind, it's fine. I was gonna say, don't all three of us have the ability to just move people with our minds and lift us back up? Nope. Liara just wanted to Blair Witch in the wall. That's fine, you know. To each their own,
You'd
I
need
guess.
a crowbar to pry those doors open. This place was beautiful before the Reapers came.
I'm sure it was.
Jethro, this is Galay. I've blocked extranet access. We don't need the students panicking about these Reaper rumors. Still, it will not hurt to tally our supplies. Please bring me an inventory before evening prayer. I'll contact Cessia later tonight to inquire what set the Asari to war. Go in peace.
It's 100% the Reapers. I got fucking rocketed. Holy shit. Ah, what the fuck? Oh. Cannibal that way. Hey there, bud. Ow. What the fuck hit me there? Might have just been a grenade or something. Oh, you didn't get bombed. There we go. There we go. Now I got the wall thing. Ooh, a disciple. Disciple is pretty low weight. I might be able to upgrade it. Yeah. That way I'd have Solarians with the Viper. Or the Scorpion. And then I would have Asari with the Disciple. I would have Human with the Black Widow. I would have Geth with the SMG. Now I need either Turian with the Phased-in. I don't think I would get any Krogan stuff. Or I could get Prothean with the particle rifle. These are interesting. These are interesting. Let's open that up. Get that free XP. That's a fight. I love just looking down at an area and just be like, yep, there's a fight. Good old fights. A romantic impulse. Oh, no. Whatever shall we do? Someone wants to be treated like a person? Oh no. How awful. See, you can get those. This is not fine. This is not fine. Very much not fine. Well, surprising no one. Ash, really? Come on. This is kind of sad. Get your shit together, Ash. How are you still alive? I have hit you with so many warps. There. Fuck Christ. Yeah. Oh, damn it, I didn't hit that. Oh, damn it. Nailed it. Come on, can I please get a hook? There we go. Nice. Next. Oh, there we go. Damn it, I missed. There we go. You guys good now? God, if this is what fighting a Banshee is going to be like in the future, this is going to be rough. I don't get why I'm having so much trouble beating them. I can beat them on insanity, no problem. Like, they take focusing, sure, but like... what the hell is going on with that? Is this like a new thing in Legendary where I can't just screw them over constantly? Uh-oh. Yoink. Love the combat rolls.
Another commando got overrun? This place must have been chaos. Or they panicked.
Or both.
Sorry, commandos have decades of experience. They don't panic.
Yeah, they could.
Doesn't matter how long you've been fighting. You never know what'll break your unit.
Yeah, you know about that. Fucking Eden Prime would have taught you all about that. Being rude to Ash. The Mass Effect way. It's honestly the best way to do things. Okay. Let's try...
There's the bomb.
And Falaire.
I'm afraid she'd spent too much time on the internet, and now she's dead inside. Oh look, a bomb. Fuck it.
Rila? Rila, can you hear me?
There's so many Asari in the room. Oh no! Someone should really stop her.
Why did she do that?
Because they've begun to turn her into one of the Reaper's creatures.
I'm sorry. Can we set off that bomb?
We need a detonator.
Commandos would have had one. We've got to find it.
Oh hey, how's it going?
Later.
Oh, there's two of them, right. I forgot about that. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Piss off. Everybody piss off. And Liara's down. Fantastic. Holy shit. Okay. Let's just play some Ring Around the Rosie for a little bit. Ow. Uh-oh. Oh, good. Level 51 achieved. Nice. Oh, God. Oh, God, oh, God, oh, God. Help me, Lord, baby Jesus. Oh, God. Oh, hey. What are you doing here? Ow. I died. Yep. Okay. All right. This is going to be interesting. Why did I bring Ashley? Also seems like Liara's not doing abilities when I ask her to. Not all the time, anyway. Oh, go away. Oh, God.
Okay, got it.
Ow. Hey guys, how do you feel about being distractions? 'Cause I think you're fantastic distractions. Ah! I'm actually going to use a grenade on this one. Okay, okay, okay. Let's go. Let's do this thing. There we go. Ah! Hate this stupid thing. Ash, if you could do some damage, that'd be great. Ow. No, get in cover. Okay. Oh god, I'm stuck on something. Oh, thank god for that.
Whew. Let's get back to that bomb.
Grab some of that. Alright. That wasn't, nerve-wracking. Ooh, I can get increased shockwave soon. Yeah, I'm gonna save up for that shockwave increase. Don't care about Inferno Grenade. Could upgrade Stasis. Could have used Stasis there. That might have been the smarter choice. Yeah, let's do more damage before it breaks. Hello. I think we're good. Whew.
Falaire, go! Take the elevator! Rila, what are you doing? It's too late for me. There are hundreds coming. Just go!
Move!
No! Rila! I love you.
Bye. I mean, you could struggle harder. I mean, Shepard could probably just knock you out, though, so, you know. God, I don't like the way their bodies move. They have, like, a weird contortionist's attitude to them. Well, that seems a little bit rude to do to someone you're trying to make your companion. Ah, the claws.
We're not your slaves.
She went out like a champ.
Rila, there wasn't even time to say goodbye.
Few can break the Reaper's hold. Rila's will was extraordinary, as was her love for you.
We left her to die.
Rila made her choice, and it has reminded me of what is truly important. Why I swore I'd lay down my life.
What is that?
Falaire, the code demands an Adept Yakshi cannot live outside a monastery that no longer exists.
What are you doing?
Rough.
I'm sorry, Shepard. By the Justicar's code, there is only one way to save Falaire.
Mother, no!
My daughters, you were all so much...
Nice try.
Let go.
What are you doing?
Fulfilling the code.
By throwing your life away?
I won't kill my last daughter.
You won't have to.
Falaire?
I'll stay here. Home. No matter what's become of it.
Without a proper monastery...
I could have left any time. I don't need a building to honor my own code. And if the Reapers return, they won't take me alive. I promise.
They just immediately come back.
Then, the code permits you to stay, as you are.
Yes, affection. You should have some. There we go.
Once this war is over, and if I am able, I will visit, as a Justicar should.
I'd understand if you wanted to help Falair rebuild a home here.
It must wait now that I can help oppose the Reapers. I'll speak with Falair, then join your forces. If you'll have me, of course.
I'd be honored.
The honor is mine, my friend.
Everything's taken care of down here. Bring in the shuttle.
Right, Commander. I'll just follow the smoke.
Really, Cortez? That's a little bit... It's a little bit rough.
I read your report, Commander. We had no idea the situation had deteriorated so quickly.
That's why I set off the bomb. There were no Adept Yakshi left.
May the Adept Yakshi find rest. What the Reapers did to them was monstrous. I had another team of commandos headed to the monastery who I can now formally transfer to Admiral Hackett's command. They'll serve you loyally, Commander. Farewell.
Good, 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 good. Need them. Yes. And Samara. Samara is worth all the entire unit of Asari commandos. Just way too good. We've hit a total of 4,000. That's nice. That's a good amount.
Cerberus seemed popular for a while. They were fighting the Collectors while the Council sat and watched.
And now they're killing civilians and attacking our allies.
Yeah, what do you have to say about that?
You've got new messages, Commander.
Thanks, trainer. Oh, jeez. So it looks like everyone wants to party at the Citadel. Okay, there we go. Headed for the front lines with Samara. And even more CSEC R&R, Miranda, and a memorial. Okay.
The Crucible Project received some new tech from the Asari government.
I'm glad they've decided to help the war effort.
Everybody has to fight now, no matter how pretty you are. I learned that the hard way.
Is that
Commander?
confidence I see, trainer? Is that self-esteem? Weird.
Glad you talked Samara down.
I never thought I'd see her flinch from her duty.
I don't know. On one hand, that code's all she's had to live by for, God, centuries. And the galaxy goes to hell. The old rules don't cut it anymore. I mean, we're cutting some corners, right?
A few.
Well, the Alliance can always court-martial us after we save the galaxy.
Yeah, fair enough.
Commander.
What are you doing, Edie?
Monitoring
Fair
reports of proton
enough.
storms and other space weather. With the Reapers attacking the comm buoy systems, critical warnings may be lost.
How bad are these storms?
If we are warned, not bad. If we are not warned, very bad.
Thanks for the info, Edie.
Hello, Shepard.
Let's go talk to the crew. And then we'll do some shore leave. Well, not shore leave. We'll go to the Citadel.
Garrus mentioned something about you two having some fun next time you're on the Citadel. Don't get into trouble. Commander?
Oh, we will. We definitely will. We always do. It's just the way of things. These guys move around a lot. Where the hell are they? In the lounge. Okay.
Everybody was fighting the Rachni, trying to push them back through the relay. Finally, the Krogan were turned loose and stopped them.
I see.
But when the Krogan rebelled, we had to deploy the Genophage to stop them. Wasn't the only rebellion. 1,000 years later, the Geth revolted against the Quarians. That was a whole other war. Then along came the humans. My own people tangled with them for a while, and now, to top it all off, we've got the Reapers. What about you?
The Ouroboros fought the Densorin. The Andoromai conquered the Vandomar, and the Jatil turned against the Jar.
So, I guess nobody really ever gets their act together.
The Sinreal claim to have found the path to eternal peace.
What happened?
The Ditaka preferred war and wiped them out.
I hope you guys had alcohol.
Meanwhile, there's just this guy.
Some of the crew seem shocked by the monstrosities we have encountered. They haven't seen what the Reapers could corrupt after 100 years. That was our war. Every battle conjured a new nightmare.
Oh, very nice. Glad to see that they get
such
more
childish
creative.
views of war. Your species has much to learn.
Yeah, he's new.
Commander.
He's new.
Samara's the kind of soldier we need in this war. Nothing gets in her way. I just hope I'm not in her way someday. That woman means business.
Oh, definitely. You'll definitely die.
Now it's a mutated Asari. The Reapers are just a giant nightmare factory that never ends. I can only imagine what the Reapers are doing to the Drell, or the Hanar, or the Vorcha. This could get a lot worse before it gets better. Another time, maybe.
Oh, I can't close the blinds.
It's a brilliant tactic, when you think about it.
But it's evil.
When has that ever mattered in war?
But it's evil.
Converting other life forms into Reapers? I can't wrap my head around that.
Makes sense to me. It ensures you never run out of cannon
Beer?
fodder.
Anyone?
Eliminates
Wrinkle?
any local resistance. And for every soldier you add, your enemy loses two. The one you converted, and his buddy on the other side who can't pull the trigger on a friend.
You sound like you admire them.
Same way I admire a virus or a thresher maw. They've adapted perfectly to their situation.
But the Reapers want to destroy us.
And
I have no intention of letting them. But if you don't respect your enemy's capabilities, you're in for one nasty surprise after another.
That's right. So none of you wanted a beer? All right, I'm leaving. Sup?
Hey, Commander. I dug out some letters my youngest sister wrote when she was in high school. She was having a hard time. Teen drama and all that. Just needed her big sis. I guess with everything that happened down there, I just wanted to read them again. You sure make some unusual friends, Shepard.
Who are you talking about?
That is not a side of the Asari I ever want to see. Shepard?
Who are my unusual friends, huh? Huh? That's what I thought.
It would help all involved if you could barter a trade of medical supplies.
All right,
with
yes.
Citadel refugees. Speak to Tactus.
I get
You
it.
should be able to find him yet.
Have we heard from Agent DeTrace yet?
She has not reported in for over 8 hours, Doctor.
Has she vanished without a
She was
trace?
stationed on Valchir when the Reapers invaded. I think we can assume what happened. Inform Agent Calamus he's now in charge of reporting Reaper activity past the Loas relay.
Power damage, store discount, power damage. Weapon damage, ammo capacity, weapon damage. Easy.
Poor Rila. But I'm glad she set off that bomb, Shepard.
You're not upset the monastery was destroyed?
No, not after what I saw. I don't
Easy.
care that they were Ardat Yakshi. To be turned into such creatures, nobody deserves that. Ready for the next mission?
Oh, totally, totally.
A pleasure to see you.
I just like to think that every single time Shepard goes in there and like leaves, Liara has to adjust each monitor individually to get them back in the position she wants.
So, are you doing a story on the Asari who were turned into Reaper creatures?
The Ardat Yakshi? No.
I think that story would be perfect for you. The hidden dark side of the most beautiful race in the galaxy.
We have a huge Asari audience. If I do that story, I could lose them.
That seems a bit like pandering.
Yes.
Ever seen how fast an e-democracy can abandon its allies?
Yes, I've been on Twitter.
If I do my job, you won't. I talked with Williams. Between the 212, Horizon, and the Council's other guards, it's like death just follows her around.
You're not wrong. Most of the time, she just brings it on herself. Let's see. Finally, the shuttle.
I've always loved the M35 Mako.
Yeah.
Oh, come on.
Best part of James.
The M44 Hammerhead is vastly superior.
Come on, that thing's made of tissue paper. At least the Mako can take a few hits.
I'd hope so. That thing handles like a drunk rhino. No agility whatsoever.
Actual conversation I've had with friends.
Climb and climb for days.
It only climbs because of its stupid, vertically aligned Mass Effect fields. Jump or stick. No speed. No lateral movement.
What are you talking about? They gave it a booster.
If you want that, why don't you just stick with the old M29 Grizzly?
Hey, I love that tank.
You would be one to love grizzly bears, Mr. Vega.
What? What's so funny?
Heh, I get that joke now.
The next time you blow up a monastery, let me know you've left the premises, okay? I worry about you.
Ah, worry about you too,
Reviewing
Steve.
our maintenance schedules one more time.
Anything cool from that mission? Nope. There's just nothing I want to buy. There's absolutely nothing I want to buy. Let's upgrade the Disciple. And it's gone. And let's also upgrade the Geth Plasma. Boom. Look at that. So good. That reduces the weight so little. Holy shit. Oh my god. That adds so much weight. Why? Why do you weigh so much? Fine. What's the difference? If I add the Widow, it's a -3. Plus 14. Okay, so it's not adding a whole lot to have this, so I might as well just have it on. Get rid of the Widow. It'll exist. I don't think I'll ever use it, but it'll exist.
Hanging in there.
Glad to hear. We're gonna be getting that alert for a while now. Feed the fishies. Now let's see if we have enough fuel to get back home.
I mentioned something about possibly meeting you on the Citadel next time you're there.
Yeah, a lot of them have mentioned that. Is that just like meant to be a reminder of like, hey, you should do these side things. They're pretty cool. Will this do anything? Is there anything here? Any fuel would be nice. Okay, man. Oh, there's fucking nothing here. Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god. Yeah, there we go. Made it. Nailed it. Ah, there we go. That's beautiful. That's the good shit. Wait, there's more here? Oh, that's why it was 66. Jesus Christ, enough fuel? Basically get all the fuel you need for a trip out to each individual planet. It's insane. Alright, let's do everyone's favorite activity. Scanning for planets for resources. I'm gonna scan this one last.
Signal confirmed.
Garvok, isn't this the bargain world given to the Krogan? Okay, yeah. But isn't this also the home of the... Oh, it's a frozen wasteland. Never mind. I thought it was home of the Yogg, but guess not. Okay. Alright. Okay. Just gotta make big sweeping motions with the mouse, no problem. There it is. Cool. Okay, bye.
Reapers eluded.
Oh, there's definitely one out in the ass. I can see it. I can see you.
I found something.
An EZO converter, that's always handy. Some fuel, that's also always handy. And let's see, do we need a planet scan or this planet out here? No, not the planet out there, okay. There we go.
Faster than light jump successful.
There. Okay, I guess it's somewhere over here. How?
Signal confirmed.
There. Alright.
Evasion successful.
Such a small system, I was genuinely, like, so curious as to why I wasn't finding anything.
Reapers eluded.
There we go. Seeker's Cradle's 100%. Ninma. I can't remember if there was anything to scan in Ninma cluster. Was there anything to scan here?
Faster than light jump
If I
successful.
remember correctly, there wasn't anything to scan in this cluster. Fuck it, I'll take a trip out to Mulazul. Ooh, that looks like it. No? Okay. There is nothing in the system, is there? I'm not even attracting people. Regret. Regret. Just refueling as the Reapers come at me.
Evasion successful.
And blah.
Reapers eluded.
Blah.
Faster than
Big
light
fan
jump
of the
successful.
blondes. Alright, Attican Beta. What does Attican Beta got for me? got some over here.
I found something.
There we go. It's always good once you start your first scan, see where the Reapers pop up, where they're like sort of congested, and then see if you can find it from there. Oh, there's one. Okay, so that's a fuel to grab when we get back.
Evasion successful.
Let's head over to Theseus. Theseus? Theseus. Yeah, it's Hercules and Theseus. Oop, I heard that.
Signal confirmed.
You could also just fly around until you hear a bing. Oh, hey, it's Pharaohs. Ah, we got some exogeny scientists. Isn't that nice? And piss off the Reapers. Don't mind me, just getting some fuel. Nice. Ah!
Reapers eluded.
There we go. We're good. And away I go. Good, 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 good. Aethon cluster. Let's grab that. Let's head out to Nura first.
I found something.
Okay, even more stuff to give us abilities. That's always nice. Nope, nothing here, nothing here.
Evasion successful.
Ah, there it is. Sweet. And we out.
Reapers eluded.
Let's head to Satuard. Okay, there's an outer ring planet. Where is it? I'm gonna scan that first.
Signal confirmed.
Yup. Fucking knew it. Some Volus engineers, always good. I assume, I don't really know how good the Volus are at engineering. I mean, they have the exosuits, so they probably have something. They must have some sort of decent engineering. Like, it can't have been the Solarians that created the suits for them.
I found something.
Oh, I was right. This is why you start with the outer planet first. Especially if it's right by the edge. Who knew? Alright, we got a ship there. And do that. And we out again. Okay.
Faster than light jump successful.
Farewell. Now to just finish scanning. Aru?
Signal confirmed.
And scan that. Oh yeah, a rune. Definitely something here. surprised there aren't Reapers, like, directly on this planet. Come on, where's that fuel? Give me that fuel, I need it. Ah, there it is. Found it.
Evasion successful.
Come on. Can I get to it? Oh no! Oh no! I misclicked. I misclicked.
Reapers eluded.
There we go. We're good. We good. Let's instead just go this way.
Faster than light jump successful.
Oh fuck! I moved.
Evasion successful.
Oh, just barely got out. Okay, Krogan DMZ, Anos Basin, Horsehead Nebula, Athena Nebula. Let's not scan those. Screw those. I don't care about those. Let's just go party on the Citadel for a little bit. We'll be all good. Let's go to the Alliance docks, and not my personal apartment.
You're cleared to dock, Normandy. Do you need ground transport?
I'll handle it.
Navigation is becoming increasingly difficult due to the number of refugee ships in the docking area.
Thanks for that little bit of world building there, Edie.
I recovered Prothean data drives from Garva. I'll have them brought here.
Commander Shepard, thank you. I'm sure that'll help with any operation we have going.
Good. Good.
Have you discovered a way to run FTL spaceships without an EZO core, Private Talavi? No, ma'am. Then consider this a serious assignment. Intel's expecting a Cerberus raid.
Cerberus? Cerberus?
They're a problem?
I thought we were fighting Reapers, ma'am.
Give it a week. You could be.
Hey,
If
buddy.
you're feeling up to it, I thought we could do something fun for a change. Shepard, glad you came.
What'd you have in mind?
Something that doesn't involve fighting Reapers.
I don't think they've conquered the bar yet.
I already scoped it out. But then I thought, if this was my last day alive, I'd actually like to remember it.
That's fair.
So,
Give the alcohol a little bit longer.
Where are we going?
Somewhere we're not supposed to.
Some things never change, do they?
Ever have that one thing you always wanted to do before you died, Shepard?
Too busy trying to live. What's yours?
The whole time I worked at CSEC, I'd stare up at the top of the Presidium and say to myself, I want to go up there. But I never did. There were 137 regulations telling me I couldn't.
So you got them changed?
No. Now I just don't give a damn.
Yeah, badasses.
Figured it's time to do something stupid just for the hell of it. Might be the last chance we ever get. A little busier than I imagined.
How about a dive in the pool?
You obviously haven't seen Turians swim. It's a lot of flailing and splashing, interrupted by occasional bouts of drowning.
Ah,
You're right.
come on.
I just have to save your ass again.
You
It'd
probably
make
do
up for all
fine.
the times I pulled your ass out of the fire. Noveria, Pharos, Ilos. We've had a hell of a ride, haven't we, Shepard?
Times like these, you know who your real friends are. They're not the ones running around looking for an escape route. They're the ones who stand at your side through the worst of it. Who never give up on you. I'm lucky I can say I know
Fucking
that.
Shepard
So
pulling
am I.
speeches out of his ass.
You're not going to propose marriage now, are you?
No, but we will
Now,
bang, okay?
Before we head back, there is one thing we're going to settle, once and for all. I'm not saying you don't know how to handle a gun, just saying some of us know how to make it dance. So, let's find out who's really the best shot.
There are a few people in the galaxy who've seen me in action, Garrus. They seemed impressed.
Yeah, but I've actually seen you dance, Shepard. No comment.
All right,
It seems a little bit dangerous firing a gun into...
I loaded it with practice slugs for...
Ah, there we go.
That was an easy one. Let you build up your confidence. Long range, I wrote the book. Nobody alive can do this, not even Commander Shepard. Give me a tough one.
And yeet.
I said a tough one.
Step aside.
I like the miss on purpose or shoot target. Not letting you get any confidence there, Garrus.
Nobody alive, maybe, but technically I died.
Yeah, well, next time we'll throw in a herd of rampaging cliques, and that's how you separate the rookies from the pros.
Salty. Okay, let's start from the top here.
One moment, please.
And get some stuff organized for Dr. Chocolates and do a funeral thing as well.
Shepard, thanks for coming.
I wanted to be here for you, Ash.
Wait, what? No. 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 No, 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 no.
It's tough to see her.
Why does Shepard do that?
There I go again.
Gonna have to choose the fucking renegade option with her for a while.
I'm glad I can be here for her. She wanted me to say something about her family. Wanted Thomas to hear it.
You need to be strong for Sarah now.
You're right. I'm so proud of her. She's no career soldier, but there she is, coping with all this. Reminds me of Dad. Whatever was going on, he'd put a smile on his face for us.
Your family made you what you are.
He did his best with 4 daughters and a strong wife. He always said live fire exercises was good prep for facing his girly horde.
Your sister's waiting. You'll be fine.
Right. Here we go. Okay. Remember the trip to the beach the summer before I left for basic training?
Is she telling the story? Her mouth isn't moving. Are they just linked telepathically? You know, as siblings do.
I'll meet you back aboard the Normandy.
Okay. I see a friend. Hi, buddy.
Cerberus wants our help. And if Cerberus is good enough for Commander Shepard, it should be good enough for us.
You're a fucking idiot.
For the love of...
Commander Shepard, it's me, Conrad Werner. Wow, it's great to see you again. I joined Cerberus too.
Conrad, Cerberus just tried to kill the Council. I'm not working with them.
Oh no. I screwed up again, didn't I?
Big time there, buddy.
I'm sorry if I ever accused you of pointing a gun at me when you didn't actually do that. I was really stressed out.
What can you tell me about your Cerberus contacts?
Not much. They wanted me to help recruit people near the medical station.
Which was sabotaged while you had everyone distracted.
Oh. Oh, wait. No.
I'll deal with it. Just don't do anything.
Literally nothing. Just
Okay.
stop.
But I might be able to help you with...
Nope.
whatever you're doing now that isn't Cerberus.
No.
Conrad, I'm building an ancient Prothean dark energy device to stop the Reapers. Can you help with that?
Well, I did write my doctoral dissertation on xenotechnology and dark energy integration.
What?
Really?
Yes. In fact, I may be able to find some ancient tech schematics that could help you with construction. Hang on. I have an old contact. Ah, come on, Hossel. Help me out. Sorry. The war has him scared.
Hossel? Gavin Hossel, the tech researcher? I did him a favor once. Tell him this is for me.
I had no idea you two knew each other. Small universe.
I did?
Okay, he's forwarding the schematics over. Oh no, it's in an ancient Asari dialect. We'd need a lot of ancient Asari writing to translate.
Would this collection of Asari matriarch writings help?
Yes. Yes, it would. Okay, it's auto-translating. Let's see. Oh no, the technology falls under an existing patent. I can't actually access the schematics without a license from, let's see, Elkos Combine?
And access.
Well, this is great. Okay.
Perks of being
here you
Shep.
go. Hope this helps you build that dark energy device. Anyway, good luck fixing the metagel dispensers. I'll just be here. Not touching anything.
Good. Good.
Welcome to Batarian State Arms.
Part of me wants to just buy this stuff to get rid of it. But like, God.
James?
Commander, what brings you down here?
I was about to ask you that.
Well, after our little chat, I made up my mind. I'm gonna join the N7 program.
And you're celebrating by getting a tattoo?
Sort of. See, there's no official channels to go through right now. So, I guess this is my way of making it official. Technically, I'm just an N7 recruit, but, you know, I figure with you as my training officer, how could I fail? Right?
I'm flattered, but I wouldn't exactly say I'm training you.
Not officially, but what the hell is in this goddamn war? I'm just saying, whether you like it or not, you're my direct superior, and you're N7. So I take my lead from you. And you know, I'll take whatever advice you got.
Really?
Sure. The good advice.
Cool.
Well, they wouldn't ask you if they didn't think you could handle it.
Here's hoping.
But the real work starts now.
Uh-huh. I know it seems like I don't take things seriously, but when I commit to something, I fully commit.
Clearly.
Yeah, you get tattoos like an idiot.
I won't let you down.
I'm not saying that getting tattoos makes you an
The only
idiot.
person
Just
you need to prove yourself to is the one standing in the
getting
mirror.
a tattoo to commemorate an
Good point.
occasion or to
You know
show
that's
your
gonna sting
commitment
for a
to
few
something
days.
is the worst fucking
gonna be ready
idea
for
ever.
duty?
Well, I'm not looking forward to slapping my armor back on, but I'm always ready.
Glad to hear it.
Careful.
Baby. Hi, Tactus.
I recognize you. You're Commander Shepard.
And you must be Tactus. Heard the refugees consider you their leader.
Yes, someone needs to sort out this mess. CSEC has tightened access to the Citadel, and we've got desperate people down here with no place to go.
I also hear you need basic medical supplies. Dr. Shakwa spoke of a mutually beneficial trade.
I tried to be clear. In my experience, the Alliance looks out for their own. Trust is a hard thing to come by these days.
You're not wrong.
I know you need our military supplies, but they're worth far more than your basic meds. Her offer wasn't satisfactory.
Your people need our supplies, and my people need every edge we can get. Your combat-grade meds will make a difference, and our mission may just save everyone. Now is not the time for pettiness or mistrust.
With our day-to-day worries, it's easy to forget we are all in this together. I'll have my people contact yours. You'll have your supplies as soon as possible.
Cool. Good. Glad to hear.
I need support. Someone sabotaged the Metagel dispensers, and I've got some idiot preaching about Cerberus down here. So I've contacted CSEC. They said it's not a priority and it doesn't matter. What matters is that I've got Turian soldiers dying.
Here we go. There's that one. Anything else I can do down here before I talk to that guy?
Listen, please, we just need more food. I can give you the location of some ruins. Prothean ruins on Gay Hinnom in the Hades Nexus. If you could get past I'm sure you'd find something valuable. That's got to be worth
Why is there always something left for me to scan?
I fixed the sabotage. The Metagel dispensers should be working now.
Thank you. I'll get patients moving through triage immediately.
Conrad.
Great work, Shepard. And listen, I'm sorry for... Hey, that's him. That's my Cerberus contact. Hey, you! You're under arrest.
Just points a fucking gun at me.
Shepard, did I help?
Yeah, Conrad. You helped.
I don't even feel anything.
Because you weren't
Actually,
hit, dumbass.
I sabotaged his gun. It might have looked like it fired, but that was just the thermal clip overheating. Hi, Commander. It's me, Jenna. You helped me a few years ago when I was working undercover at Cora's Den.
And now you're volunteering here.
Right. Chelik showed me a few little tricks when he had me working undercover. Guess that paid off, huh?
You saved my life.
I can't believe you were willing to lay down your life for Commander Shepard. You're so brave.
Oh,
match made in
Commander and I
heaven.
go way back. Let me give you a hand, and I can tell you about it.
And they all died anyway. Yep. And we all are gonna die anyway. I love that. I love that Conrad's basically like a genius at one specific thing and like an absolute idiot at everything else. Just an absolute fucking idiot for everything else. What's up, Javik? You having fun? Enjoying yourself?
Hell of a view, isn't it?
During our war, this place became a myth to my people. A dream glimpsed only in the memory shards. The Citadel was both the heart of our civilization and its demise.
The Reapers hit here first, didn't they?
No one I knew had ever seen the Citadel. To be here now, I don't know what to think.
It might not seem like much, but a Prothean is standing on the Citadel, alive. That's a victory in itself.
Perhaps. When things were at their darkest, we used to tell stories, imagining the wonders of this place. The seat of our empire, the power to sway worlds. The galaxy belonged to us.
Nowadays, a lot of races have embassies here.
It's true then. You share power with the rest?
It's not perfect, but it's kept the peace. Most of the time.
Pardon me. This one has been listening. This one suspects you are a Prothean.
Hannah, I remember your kind when you were still minnows in the ocean.
This one is unworthy. This one has seen the face of an enkindler.
They consider your kind to be their gods.
That's what they should.
Pity we did not teach them to speak better.
You're really a Prothean?
I mean, has anyone else seen a species like me? Like, come on.
The last war, what hope do we have?
For many, there may be no hope. The Reapers killed trillions in my cycle. The odds of being
I don't think that's gonna work.
But you are still alive now. That alone is a miracle. And you still have the power to fight. My people knew your kind when you were young. Turian, Asari, Hana. There was potential in all of you. Now you must seize that potential and become the weapon you are meant to be. The weapon that tells the Reapers we are not machines. We are alive, and we will fight back.
Thank you. That meant a lot. Commander Shepard, it must be an honor to have a Prothean fighting alongside you.
Yeah, he's a good guy.
Starting to learn his way around. Javik is one of the best soldiers I've ever seen.
He doesn't die nearly as much as Liara.
For a human who once lived in caves. Thank you, Commander. I've enjoyed my time here, walking among the young. I will see you back on the Normandy.
Bye, buddy.
Lieutenant Commander Ashley Williams, the second human Spectre, assisted Commander Shepard in preventing Cerberus.
This a dude I need to talk to?
Thank you
Oh, I already talked to him.
No replacement has been selected for the position vacated by Counselor Danelle.
Hey, how's it going, Samara?
I hoped you'd come. I won't remain here much longer.
What are you doing on the Citadel, Samara?
I suppose I came to say goodbye. Falair is safe, and Rila is at rest. I felt the need to speak to you before heading to battle. I want you to know there is no one else I'd rather see leading us in our last hours.
We'll make the galaxy proud. The largest fleet in history is already on our side.
It is impressive. Most would have deemed such an alliance impossible. But Shepard, be sure to assess your force's strengths and weaknesses before setting out.
Yeah, that's kind of the whole point.
What are the other Justicars doing for the war?
Most have made it home. They will attempt to hold Thessia. With the odds we face, it's possible our order will no longer exist after this war.
That
that
tracks.
Our numbers were never great. We must prepare to sacrifice ourselves, if that is what's required.
Was being a Justicar worth it if that's how it all ends?
The Justicars were formed to bring order to a world that laughs at the notion. The role is solitary. Its demands are lonely and uncompromising, often to the point of pain. But following the code left me with no regrets. Take that for what you will.
You know, I never asked you if your code has anything useful on fighting Reapers.
Treat them as any other enemy. Show no quarter, mercy, or weakness. The only difference is the scale of our foe. The code is too strict to account for such small discrepancies.
I like to think that the Justicars are just gonna fucking charge at the Reapers.
And then another on Tuchanka.
Fucking die.
I can only follow.
Cause like it's just like, ah, yes, there's no discrepancy in the code, so treat it, you know, there's one Reaper the same as you would say a Batarian slaver. Just run at it.
It won't be easy. But if there is a way to survive,
Single laser beam comes out of its toe and just incinerates them.
It was good to see her again. Perhaps it's unseemly for a Justicar to dwell so much on her family.
I'm just happy things worked out.
I was fortunate that Falair saw things so clearly. And it would have turned out quite differently without your intervention.
I'm sure it would have.
Thank you.
Good luck out there, Samara.
You as well. I don't know if you believe in such things, but Goddess go with you, Shepard. We'll both be tested in fire soon enough.
Yep, got that right.
Heavy losses are mounting as human colonies Elysium
Look at these guys just fucking guarding the walkway.
I have excellent news. Your daughter's paperwork has been processed.
What? You said it was impossible. How did you pull it off?
Well, I talked to a few friends, called in a few favors, maybe even stayed up a few nights. I wasn't sure I could pull it off, but everything's in order, and your daughter leaves for Thessia tomorrow.
Ooh.
A caretaker will travel with her to ensure she reaches her relatives back
I
on
don't know if
Earth.
that's the best idea.
Thank you so much.
Why
But
don't you go spend
yeah.
the time you have left with her? I'll take care of the rest.
Okay. Yeah. That's yeah. Anything good over here? Nothing? Okay.
Spectre status recognized.
Anything cool going on here?
Good to see you're all right, Shepard.
Miranda, what's going on?
Couldn't meet in person. The Citadel is too dangerous right now.
You're not wrong.
I heard about the attempted coup.
Yeah. With Kai Lang's help, Udina nearly seized control.
Kai Leng? That slippery bastard's still alive?
He's alive, and right in the middle of all this.
That complicates things. I'll be on my guard. Look, I don't have much time, but I learned what happened to my sister.
Where is she?
I don't know that yet, but my father was definitely responsible. If he's done anything to her, I'll kill him.
Yay, murder.
Shepard, listen. I'm being hunted by Cerberus assassins. A lot of them. I need to stay out of sight.
What? Why?
I heard a rumor, maybe more, that my father is working on something for the Elusive Man.
Oh, you don't say.
Something big.
Why would your father be working with the Elusive Man? Especially now.
My father is ruthless about preserving his legacy.
Legacy?
He has an obsession with making his mark in history, ensuring his dynasty lasts forever.
And you think the Elusive Man made him an offer?
Exactly.
Alright.
Whatever's going on with your father can't be good. We have to figure this out.
I agree, but I need to do this myself. It's time I stopped running from him.
You're sure?
Yes. I can't think straight until I know Ori is safe.
Be careful.
I can't promise that, Shepard. Could you?
Oh yeah, I'm always careful.
No. I couldn't.
Hey, come on, I'm always careful. I don't know what you're talking about. Its last known position was an office suite near the human embassy. Interesting, very interesting. I don't want any of this stuff, but at the same time I do. I want to just buy everything. I want to keep repeating this, like, repeating the game so I can just, for the sake of argument, have everything I need.
Hey,
buddy.
Shepard. I have to admit, the place feels safer with you here. Everyone's walking around in a daze, or in my case, limping. And I wonder if we'll ever be the same. These are dark days for all of us.
You got your work cut out for you.
You and me both, Shepard.
Just came in to say hi.
Was the Volus ambassador here earlier?
Yes, he was, Commander.
I need in. Spectre business.
I'll unlock the office when you're ready.
She's like, well, I guess I'll do it. I remember this mission now, though.
You've never been this uncooperative with us before, Ambassador.
That's because you were actually doing some good in the galaxy before.
Has that changed? How many colonies would be gone if we hadn't taken action against the Collectors?
Too many. But fighting the Alliance
must continue in order to end the war. We understand it took a lot for you to reach out to Cerberus, Ambassador Korlak. We ask that you trust us a little longer.
You people are monsters!
Ambassador, please.
Hundreds dead. Udina betraying the Council. I should have cut ties with you ages ago.
And what will that accomplish now? The risks you took by passing information to Cerberus, it's left you in an interesting position. If you sever contact, we can't protect you from the consequences.
I have no time for this.
We'll speak again. Have a good day, Ambassador Korlak.
The Turians think I'm still working for Cerberus. They've put a price on my head.
God damn it.
I can't go to CSEC, but Cerberus has plans. An entire Turian colony rests on my life. If anyone finds this, I hid a tracking receiver in the office suite beside the human embassies.
Okay.
What are you... Damn, Cerberus has them everywhere nowadays.
You're gonna go on about them all night.
Just get the car up here quick, little
It's everyone's favorite character.
Zaid?
Yay. Everyone, yeah, real well hidden bug there. Yay, I get to look forward to Zaid.
How long till we killed Korlak?
Once the credits go through. Was beginning to think you weren't interested in the money.
I'm not. Because Korlak worked for Cerberus? What'd they do to you? None of your goddamn business. He waking up?
This is Commander Shepard. Can you hear me?
Yes. Yes, I can hear you.
Tell me where you are.
We're still near the Presidium. CSEC will check Selkish arms when they realize I'm missing. They won't give a damn when they realize you sold them out to Cerberus. Wait. Cerberus is planning to attack a colony that...
Stay calm. Help's coming.
There we go. Let's go help.
Zaid used to work for Cerberus. Ask him why he's here.
Okay, fine. I'll go to where he's supposed to be.
after your old employer, Zaid? How you know my name all of a sudden?
Good question.
For no reason, I know where to go.
Damn, wrong door.
Okay.
We need you alive to stop Cerberus.
Never mind, wrong door.
After a Turian colony. Kill me, and they get it.
Drop my name.
Shepard's investigating. He's a recent acquaintance. How recent? Very. Shit. Alright, I'm listening.
There we go.
Been a while, Zaid.
Shepard. Glad I wasn't just making an ass of myself over a hunch. Undisciplined bastards. This is what I get for signing up at the last minute.
Where's Korlak?
I'm here, Commander. You saved my life. I almost died because the Turians thought I was still with Cerberus.
Did those mercs hurt you?
I'm fine. They wanted me alive until the fees were delivered for my capture. They didn't care about what I had to say.
You kept mentioning a colony in your message.
Information on a Turian planet's defense system. They'll strike soon. But if I tell you which planet they're attacking, Cerberus will know I turned traitor.
Turn? You already betrayed your own people.
We saved your life. Tell us what planet you put in danger.
I can offer a bargain. The Volus bombing fleet. In tactical terms, it's worth far more than a colony.
Or you could give us both.
You can warn the Turians there'll be an attack, Commander. That should be general enough to ward off suspicion.
You tried to do the right thing before. It failed because you trusted the wrong people. Now here's your chance to make up for it. You're giving us Volus support, and you're going to help us make Cerberus pay for using you.
I can't.
Shepard's just way too convincing.
You can't.
Jedi mind tricks.
Waste of everyone's time trying to appeal to a Volus's better nature, Shepard.
Aphis. The colony's name is Aphis. Cerberus wants its shipyards.
And the bombing fleet?
Yes, it's yours, Commander. I'll speak with Citadel Security about this incident.
Bye, buddy.
You have my thanks.
Took him long enough to spit that out.
Zaid, what are you doing here?
Later. C6 on their way. Won't be too pleased with the mess we left them. Catch up with me at the docks if you like.
I'd rather not. Rather not.
Welcome to Kanala Exports. Cultivating serenity is possible even during times of crisis.
Like, I don't want any of that. I don't want any of these. Sure, I'll get a pistol high caliber barrel. Why not? Sure, I'll get a shredder mod too. I don't want any of these other stuff. Where's Liara? Is she over there? She's probably over there. Hey.
Weshra, I have an audio log for you.
For me? Where did this come? Oh no. Oh, Tasha. Thank you for bringing this back.
This is the second Asari I've made a widow.
I know what happened.
Well, not made a widow. Confirmed they were widows.
Welcome to Casa Fabrication Weaponry.
Sure, fuck it. Let's buy all this shit.
For the best in the business, come to Casa. All goods have been
Sure.
special wartime discount.
Marked down for the special wartime discount. You mean marked up?
Hasn't forgotten Earth. Neither should you.
Oh, I don't.
Welcome to Nosastra Thank you for shopping. Welcome
Right,
to
do I want that? Yes, I do.
Good hunting. Sporting goods.
Good hunting. Guess that's technically what I'm doing.
Welcome to Agor Munitions.
Let's buy the capacitor helm. Why not?
Agor Munitions. For deals you never see coming.
Fuck it.
Please obey all local government restrictions when purchasing protective equipment.
Just not buying the guns because expensive.
Proceeds from all sales go to help the troops on Palaven.
These are all just so dumb to purchase.
Include a lifetime guarantee for
Fuck it. Oh no, I can't afford the last one. Whatever shall I do?
You sure you don't want to do something a little more exciting?
I love this part of the Presidium. It reminds me of where I grew up.
Where's that?
Armali, back on Thessia. My mother and I lived beside a park. I spent hours there.
Doing what?
Reading, exploring, getting in trouble digging for ruins in the grass.
You're kidding.
I was very young.
Yeah, that's actually pretty cute.
No one else thought it was funny. Oh, the lecture my mother gave me. But she did buy me my first history book the next day. I miss her, Shepard.
Tell me more about her.
She was confident and kind. She loved to wear yellow. I thought she was the most beautiful woman in the world.
You'll be okay, Liara.
Maybe you're right. Thank you, Shepard. I feel better. I wish we could spend more time together like this. Just friends.
Yes. Just friends.
And it'd be nice. And who knows? Maybe you'll settle down after this.
You don't really see me going into civilian life, do you?
No. But I guess that's one more reason we should keep in touch.
Someone to share a few secrets with now and then?
You got it.
Yeah. Bestest friends.
Hello, Shepard. Nice to see you.
And maybe some other shit. Anyone else here? No? Okay.
The clutch is stabilized? Really? That is wonderful news, my sister. You wish to name the first hatched after the one who helped us? I think that's a wonderful idea.
Oh, I'm getting so many kids named after me. It's gonna be great.
Found another one. Yeah, the guys in Zakara did too. Disarmed there safely. No casualties. Nice work.
Cool. Okay, so we did that. Let's go to the bar. And then we have to hook back with Zaid wherever the hell he is. I think he's in one of the docking bays.
Will your new heavy armor keep you safe? I've watched reports on some of the things you're fighting.
Well, it won't stop a Reaper, but an extra second of shielding can be life or death.
So Vortex makes good shield capacitors?
The best. They don't skip on plating either. Love it.
I love all the backstory dialogue of different stuff. It's too good.
I've recovered some tech from a library in Reaper-controlled space. I can have them waiting for you at Bay D-24 if that would help.
Really? Well, damn. It couldn't hurt. Thank you. Maybe those techs will help you remember how to fight again.
Damn it. Hey, Commander. I was just about to get us another round.
So,
I think I can talk to that Turian behind Edie.
Joker's been smiling and
laughing at a significantly higher rate since he and I agreed upon a relationship. I mean, he is happier.
It seemed like you two might make a good match.
I was not so certain. When I first presented this body to Jeff, he seemed aloof.
Really? What did Joker say?
He said I didn't have to conform to some feminine ideal in order to impress him. I then called him on his bullshit, and we then proceeded to talk normally. After your encouragement, his attitude exhibited signs of change. He said he was reluctant, but you convinced him to go for it.
I do what I can. What can I say?
I see. Thank you for your support, Shepard. This is proving to be an illuminating experience. You just introduced me as your personal assistance mech.
Yeah, well, it was the only way to get you inside.
But you know I am not one. Why deceive others?
You don't really want to introduce yourself as an AI with Reaper-based code. They would lynch you.
That would be an inefficient way to render me non-functional.
Commander Shepard, maybe I can help. The banner of the 1st Regiment is waiting for you at Bay D-24.
Does Shepard just have all this stuff collected somewhere in the Normandy? Until he's able to, like, offload it?
Your turn. Counselor Tavos.
Hot, but points off for attitude.
Shaira the consort.
Hot, I guess? Can we stop this? You're creeping me out.
Dalatras Linron.
Ew.
Yeah. I fucking love it.
Bringing medical supplies by the ton. I know a guy in customs. Crates of Medijo from weeks ago are still sitting on the dock. My friend finds us a few loose crates. You bring in your ship, we split it. 50-50. What do you say?
I should slit your goddamn throat.
What?
Who do you think brought those things in? Like, come on. Fucking idiot. Like, there's a difference between a smuggler and, like, Han Solo smuggler. There's clearly a Han Solo smuggler in there.
Spectre status recognized.
Ooh, Huerta.
Now arriving at Huerta Memorial Hospital.
Oh, God.
She's got this glow. And the Reapers. They did to her what they do to everyone. She's covered in... I don't know. Glowing. She reaches out. Her eyes go black. And she touches one of the farmers, and he just... dies. They panic. She rips them apart. Sometimes touching, sometimes opening them up with biotics. The humans are turning into... liquid. And I'm there, in my towel with no gun. And husks start pouring through the door.
Goddess.
So I ran.
Yup. Yup. Yep. Maximum level awkwardness from that. Moving on. Oh, there's nothing actually here. I'm just listening to her stories for nothing. Well, not for nothing. All the saddest fucking stories in the game. Not just because of what she went through, but like who she went it through with. Them's the bad times. There's an angry accountant here, apparently. It's 8 and 7. Okay, let's... What's an angry accountant got to do with anything?
Now arriving at Presidium Commons.
You're the angry
I recovered
accountant.
the Book of Plenix. It's waiting for you in Bay D24.
Earth Clan, this is a priceless gift. Thank you. You may help my people remember themselves.
Cool. Happy to help. Moving on.
Spectre status
Okay.
recognized. Please one moment, please. Now arriving at Docking Bay E24. Emergency civilian housing.
Return to the Citadel. Reaper forces continue their assault on Asari space.
There he is. Hey, buddy.
What the hell you looking at?
Nothing. Nothing.
Wondered if you'd show up, Shepard. Figured you'd be too busy recruiting goddamn armies for this war you're in charge of.
I mean, I kind of
Always
am.
use more help.
I'll bet. I've seen footage of what happened on Earth. Tell you what, I'll see if some old contacts of mine are still around. Can't promise you anything, but if enough of them are still breathing, I can lend a hand.
Okay. Have fun with that. Try not to die horribly.
Ashley Williams, the second human Spectre, assisted Commander Shepard in preventing Cerberus forces from killing the Council.
I love that they always refer to Ashley now as the second human Spectre.
Spectre status recognized.
It's just like... it totally fucking just like demeans it. It's just like, yes. She's not the first though. Everyone be well aware, she's not the first. Shepard was the first. Everyone knows that. Okay.
Commander?
Hey, Chakwas.
You always pull through, Commander. We've received the supplies from Tactus.
Everything good?
Indeed. We've acquired some very useful equipment. As such, I've been able to enhance the effectiveness of our Medigel delivery systems. I've also collated information that Liara may find of interest. Check with Cliff.
Ooh. I'm always interested in that. I'm pretty sure it's just Medigel shit, but still.
Thank you for the data packet. The results are available on the
What's this one? Power damage or health? Power damage. Med-based surgery. Heal scars or increase health? Oh, come on. What kind of question is that? Obviously, I'm going to go for the increased health. I like my scars. I love that you have to take a downgrade. Like, you have to actively choose to hinder yourself in order to, like, do anything, really. God. If that wasn't horrible for me, I would wear that in a heartbeat. That looks awful. Oh, the shield regen is nice, though. Oh, not recon hoodie. Need the mnemonic visor. Come on. Sarah's Council for shield regen, power damage, or weapon damage. No thanks. Casa Fabrications for shield boost or damage boost. Yeah. And Rosenkov is just good. What about you? What do I got here? Ooh, I got Rosenkov legs. My health is gonna tank, but look at that damage and recharge. It's gonna be so bad. Let's test out this new armor then, shall we? Oh, I've already recovered everything
Reapers
from here.
eluded.
I don't know why I was scanning for Reapers then. It was just to piss them off, I suppose. Okay. Let's see, we're fighting Cerberus on this one. I'll take Garrison Liara. Yeah, seems fine. Got the Black Widow and the Particle Rifle. You got the Plasma SMG and the Scorpion. Yeah, it should be all good then. Gonna save up for that max concussive shot. Yeah. Definitely going for the expose. It's just so nice.
What's the word? Do we know how long these scientists have been holed up out here?
Our intel is minimal.
Sir, I'm picking up chatter from a Cerberus squad engaging the supply depot.
Engaging the scientists?
And if I'm reading it right, sounds like more troops are on the way.
Okay, set us down, then get out of here. I need these scientists alive.
Who's just grunting? What? You guys are doing great. What a great way to get shot. You get shot and you fling yourself outside of cover. Nicely done, Jacob. You're doing great, Jacob.
No wonder Cerberus abandoned this place. It's freezing.
All right, just keep moving. What did these people do to bring this down on their heads?
Oh, poor guy poked out of cover and just fucking wrecked.
Push forward! Maybe we can flank these guys. Watch for it. Liara?
Will do.
Ow. Oh, that dude just got fucking slammed into a wall. Definitely not having a good time. Woo! There we go. Did that not hit? There we go. That should detonate that. That's right, keep getting shields, it's fine. I'm enjoying this dance way too much. There we go. Oh, he just disappeared. He just stopped existing. Anything cool here? Anything at all? Nothing. It's me. Lots of dead. Lots of dead here, Jacob.
Shepard.
What happened?
Jacob, how bad?
I'll live. I think.
This is Commander Shepard of the Alliance. The enemy is clear for now. Open the door.
Is Jacob there?
It's okay, Bryn.
Just gets sniped by Cerberus.
Jacob. Oh my god.
I'm all right. The others didn't make it.
What are you doing here?
I'm supposed to be protecting these people from the elusive man and his attack dogs.
Are they gone?
For now. But they'll be back. Sure you're okay?
Yeah, I'll walk it off. Save my life one more time and I'll start owing you.
This one's on the house.
Hey, yo. Good to see you too.
Staying out of trouble, I see.
Shepard, this is Dr. Bryn Cole. She's in charge here.
Tell me what's going on. Intel says you're Cerberus.
We're all ex-Cerberus. Scientists, mostly.
Civilians?
Call us refugees. If we hadn't run, we'd be dead.
Why does the elusive man want to kill you?
Our stories are different, but the themes are the same. We were each using information from the collector base to work on the different components of a larger tech. After someone completed their component, they disappeared. No bodies, just gone. As we progressed, we started feeling like we were signing each other's death warrants.
The elusive man doesn't mess around. If he can't control it, he'll destroy it.
The brain trust here has to be a significant loss for him.
You had to know they were going to find you.
It's a pretty smart bunch.
It's a pretty great,
We covered our bases.
great name. The
But
Brain
the elusive
Trust.
man is one tenacious bastard.
Time to evacuate.
Agreed. Just need to get the AA guns on the roof back online. Cerberus is jamming them somehow. With those guns down, Cerberus will just blow our escape shuttles out of the sky.
Might be the network link.
I'll check and meet you upstairs.
Jacob, you should get that wound looked at.
I'm good. I mean, I will.
Commander, I should see to my people. Join me upstairs when you can.
Jacob Taylor, way out here. That's a surprise.
Dr. Brown, I'm so sorry.
Jamie, I didn't want to come here with these people. It was his idea. What am I gonna do without him?
Your partner was brave. He wouldn't want you to crumble like this.
He's right.
We're getting out of here alive. I promise.
I'm sad that I can't roll around while exploring this place. Garrus is just ready to talk to this dude. He knows what's up.
Commander Shepard, Dr. Gavin Archer. We met on Project Overlord.
That's one way of putting it.
Yes. Well, after you took my brother to Grissom Academy, I tried putting all that behind me. I don't suppose you have any news from there. I've heard rumors the Academy is in trouble.
I was at Grissom Academy. Cerberus tried abducting the students, but David's okay.
Oh, thank God. Commander, you have no idea what that means.
It's a little late to start worrying about his safety now.
I never stopped. I know you think I'm a monster, and you're right. Not a day goes by where my dreams aren't haunted by what I did to David. All I can do now is hope that one day he forgives me.
What are you doing here?
I strayed too far from the path. This was my only refuge. As a boy, I wanted to be a scientist remembered for doing right by the world, curing a disease or discovering a new element. Not a monster who tortured his own brother.
What
Yeah, you're a pretty big piece of
I
shit.
told him if his intention was to work with the devil, he only had to look in the mirror. I wanted out of his nightmare.
He just let you go?
If it had been that easy, I wouldn't be hiding here. Every Cerberus soldier in the galaxy has orders to shoot me on sight.
Nice.
What happened to Project Overlord?
Way to fucking
After
go.
your intervention, the elusive man insisted I find another test subject. Someone who shared my brother David's abilities. I couldn't bear the thought of reliving the nightmare, so I destroyed all of my research. Overlord is no more.
Good. I have to go. And I'm not even going to pretend it was good to see you again.
I understand. But Commander, thank you for saving David. Both times.
Yep, have fun there, bud.
Get the techs from Stockholm Cell to pack their own crates. I need you up here.
Don't be a jerk. There's only 2 of those guys. It'll just take me a minute.
Oh no, Garrus is merged with the door. What will we do now?
And make sure those samples from Project Mia get out on the second shuttle.
I've already dropped one box. My hands were shaking so hard.
We're going to make it.
What's the status of the guns?
Still waiting. I have my best people on it.
How many scientists are here?
Why were his
43,
hands
plus
shaking when he
research
has a
assistants.
forklift?
You ran with
How do you
over 40
drop
people.
stuff with a
When you
forklift
fear for
because
your
your
life,
hands
there's
are
a lot you
shaking?
can do.
Bryn, I can't possibly dismantle the genetic
Just fucking
amplification
yeets the
components in
box
time.
across the room.
I'm sorry, Dr. Boehner. It's important work, but right now you need to tend to your family.
Wait, there are families here? Children?
Like we didn't have enough to worry about.
So these refugees brought everyone with them?
Yes. We have about 17 kids here. Partners, spouses, parents. I promised these people refuge. A new life free from Cerberus. I just never imagined the elusive man would...
That's what evil counts on. That it's hard for good people to imagine. Okay. Everyone left gets out of here alive. This escape will have to be carefully executed.
I'd hoped. We tried so hard to make sure it wouldn't come to this.
What's the news?
Hey,
Can't tell.
buddy.
Only know I can't fix it from here. I'm going to the roof. Cerberus landed a shuttle there a couple minutes ago. You in?
Jacob, you're injured. I'll fix the guns.
No way. These are my people. I'm going.
Just because you survived one suicide mission doesn't mean you get 2.
Fine. But I'm gonna talk you through it from here. Cerberus is probably jamming the satellite link. Radio me when you found the controls and I'll give you the override code.
Will do.
There's so much money here.
Shep, I'm in here.
Yeah, but Casa Fabrication griefs. Jake,
Hey.
come on.
You okay? How've you been?
I have to pick that up first, obviously.
Give us a minute. This is crazy. I didn't think I'd ever see you again.
I know the feeling. So how'd you become a gun for hire?
Long story. It was an opportunity I couldn't resist for people I came to care about.
You seem good. You look good.
Other than the bullet
These are
wound.
great people. Defending their ideals, I like it. I think I found what I'm meant to do.
Anything on Cerberus I should know about?
The elusive man became obsessed with indoctrination. I know that. You ever wonder how it all went wrong? I mean, was I blind? I remember him being an idealist. How come I couldn't see the evil?
Don't beat yourself up. And if you ever get that crystal ball working, give me a heads up, because I'd love to know how this all plays out.
Right.
You still think about what happened to your dad?
All those daddy
Haunts me more
issues.
like-
Glad we had a chance
I
to
should
talk.
focus on getting these people out.
You bet.
Just reminding you of past trauma there, bud. And then moving the fuck on. Great. Ooh, hello. Yes. Shockwave is best shockwave. And then I'm not even buying cluster grenade. I'm waiting till I find an ability I want to invest points in. I don't want to invest points in cluster grenade. It's just not worth it. Go with that. I could do proxy mine, but yeah. Or I could do headshot damage, or I could do health and armor damage. Ammo's cover penetration. Yeah, that would be good. Yeah, I don't see why not. Liara, you're still at 2. Okay.
I'm not willing to die to save this data.
Let me. I'll purge it and meet you at the shuttle bay.
Some kind of poison. Tailored to Turians.
No, I'm okay. Let's just do this. Told you that we should have gone to Sanctuary.
Look, let's just focus on getting out of here.
What would these people have done if we hadn't shown up?
The
Died.
civilians had no hope of coming out of this alive.
More than likely. Let's be real here. They would have fucking died. 100%.
Got the jump.
Fuck. Fuck. I just sprung up. Oh, shit. Just switch guns. Oh, that's what this gun is. I've been using the wrong gun this entire time. No wonder shit hasn't been blowing up. Uh-oh. Well, they're both dead. Yo, smoke grenades. You want to, like, fuck off or something? That'd be great. There we go. Yep, keep going. Keep moving into the front. Yep, try and put your turret down, bud. It's going great for you, I can tell. Where is this dude? Is he here? No. Oh, there he is. Guess I gotta do this the fun way. Bye, buddy. You guys good? Gonna get up? Guess I gotta revive you myself, because you both died to turrets. Oh. There goes those guys. I'll take that. Okay. Hey, bud. Sir? What the fuck? What the fuck are you doing behind me? When did they get behind me? Ah. All the way back here. This is the worst place to be.
Got the jump.
Ugh. Woo.
Have to find the satellite tower.
That worked. Okay, so let's do this the interesting way. Oh no, you don't, bud. The best part about this spot is grenades roll downhill. Yep, throw that grenade. Bam. Big ol' booms. Okay. Yoink. Yoink. And alright.
Jacob, dish should be back online now.
Affirmative, but the guns are still down. You'll need to manually activate them. Head back to the front of the facility.
More enemies in our path.
Some dude ignite himself or some shit.
Heads up, shuttle!
They're dropping out of the sky.
Fuck, shields.
Squad engaged.
Enemy on the mountain gun! Gotta get him off that gun! Move up! Keep low and find cover!
There we go. These guys are just having a real rough time. Damn it. There we go. This isn't going well for them. There you go, Garrus. Although you should probably be using your sniper.
You got it!
I got this. Okay, I don't got that at all. Holy shit. There he is. Ow. 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 Can you guys stop shooting at me for 5 fucking seconds? That'd be great. Thanks. Playing whack-a-mole with these guys. Oh, fuck.
Squad, let's go.
Oh, god damn it. Come on.
Sniper in position.
Everything good, or are you just waiting to fire at me some more? There's still a guy over there. God damn it. I hate these stupid air ducts. They get in the way of everything. That completely fucking missed. Ow. Is this guy like anywhere? Like what is this guy doing? Oh no, nope, yep, that was my bad. That was my bad. I got impatient. Alright, fine.
More enemies in our path.
Heads up, shuttle!
They're dropping out of the sky.
Enemy on the mounted gun! Gotta get him off that gun! Move up.
Fuck's sake.
Keep low and find cover.
Yep. Nope. There we go. Okay.
Take him out.
Can't get up over that. It's okay. Ow. Rude. Fucking. Also, at least Lihara's doing some skeet shooting because I'm basically pinned here. Because all these goddamn Centurions and their goddamn smoke. Fuck's sake. Fuck's sake. Okay. Oh, I'm here now. There. Fuck's sake. No, not that corner. Fuck's sake, not more. Yeah. Ah. Nope. Okay. Damn it. Oh, fuck's sakes! As soon as I poke my head out, they just fucking chuck whatever they can at me. This sucks. This was bad. I hit it too many times. Damn it. Come on. Hit. There we go. Please go away. Fuck. Hi, Centurion. I'm just gonna put this here. Don't mind me. Okay. Maybe a little bit chaotic, but it's okay. You deserve all of these explosions. Okay. Alright. We did it. Except for the one. There's one more. Can't get thrown off.
We have to get up there and activate those AA guns manually.
And I'm sure if someone alive, they would give me some dialogue. But everybody dead. Oh, no, they're alive now. Cool. Holy fuck. That was only mildly stressful. Let's see. What do we got here? Alright, nothing really going on here. Cool. Glad to know I don't miss anything. Okay, let's do this.
Power restored. Gun 1 reset. Circuit incomplete.
The other gun is still down. Let's get over there.
Failure at junction. Repair and reset.
Okay, one of us has to make these repairs.
Go, Leon.
I need you to fix this.
You got it.
Ready, Garrus?
Let them do their worst.
Come on, come on. Need to get to gun. Okay.
How are the repairs coming?
It's proving difficult. I need more time.
Fucking Nemesis just got fucking incinerated. Get fucked! Garrus, you're supposed to stay alive. Anyone else?
Repairs are done. We just need to power up the guns.
Gotcha.
Cool.
I'm on it.
Why couldn't Liara do this? She's literally standing right there while we're under attack. Couldn't she just reach over, move it.
Circuit reset. Guns operational.
Whatever.
Copy that. Let's get these people out of here.
Oh, now becomes the fun fight.
Okay, the guns are already picking Cerberus ships out of the sky. Where are we at?
On track. First shuttle is already loaded with everyone under 16.
Commander, when should we leave? What's our best chance for survival?
Jacob, what do you think? Are we ready?
Almost. We could go now. There's no do-overs here.
Agreed. We get one shot.
And we don't want to leave anything behind that could strengthen the elusive man's cause. Your call.
All right. Let's get these shuttles in the air.
Evacuation is go. Evacuation is go. Stand by for shuttle launch.
Have the guns punch a hole in the perimeter, then launch Shuttle 1.
Shuttle 1 is away.
All right. Everyone here head to the shuttle bay and...
Suicide fighter took out one of the guns. Cerberus troops are...
Get those people out of here!
Nice try, bud. Nice try.
Shepard, shuttles are loaded. We need you at the landing area to make sure they get away. I'll meet you down there.
Okay. On my way there, bud.
Double time it. Clear the shuttle bay first so we can bring the door up. Then get out to the landing deck.
Right behind you.
Fuck. Gotcha.
Jacob, bring up the main door.
Got it, Shepard. Will do.
Okay, let's get these people out of here. Here we go!
Oh, God. I thought that was a pylon. Garrus, what have I told you? You're best with the Widow. Come on. And Garrus is dead. This is fine. Just staying by my hidey wall. I'm a fucking sniper, it's what I do. I'm just gonna chill here in the back. Bye, bud. Garrus is doing a real great job here.
Come in. What's your status?
He's proving invaluable on this mission.
One more shuttle of refugees to go. Oh, right? Affirmative. We can...
I see a phantom, and that makes me nervous.
Got this. Just need to hold them a little longer.
Oh no. Oh no, I exited the door. Oh fuck. I don't have a hidey spot. I don't have a hidey hole. Ah! Fuck. Rip me. Yep.
Okay, here we go.
Just really wanted to hit that dude. Oh god damn it. No, I'm missing with my shots too. Come on. Hit him. There we go.
Enemy shuttles on either side.
Got it. Finding a position.
Yep. You're finding a great position there. We just stay here. They won't be able to do shit to us. As long as we don't go beyond these doors.
Jacob, come in. What's your status?
Shepard, the facility's overrun. Cerberus troops are all over the place.
Come on.
One more shuttle of refugees to go, right? Affirmative. We got this.
Oh, I think he just fell out of the world. Okay. I want you to aim it right there. Jeez. It's even weirder seeing it through the smoke, them just exploding into giblets. Get wrecked. There we go. Cowardice for the win, right guys?
That was the last of the civilians.
Shepard, heads up! The place is overrun. We gotta go. Headed to you with the shuttle.
Understood. Crack! Mech on scene. Jacob, hang tight. We'll clear you a landing zone. Take out that shield generator.
Ah. Please go away. There we go. This guy seems real determined to get down to the main floor, and I'm real determined to not let him. He's like, I'm just gonna be sneaking around. Don't worry about it. It's fine. Don't worry about why I'm trying to get down here. It's all good. I'm just gonna set up some turrets.
Roger that.
Wow, they really are fucking swarming the place. Holy shit. They brought a fucking army to fight Shepard. I love it.
Shepard!
Commander!
Okay, Jacob. I left. Ugh, my fucking grin.
Out by the skin of our teeth again, hey, Shepard?
As always.
Nice to see you back in action.
Yeah, feels good.
I was afraid we wouldn't get anyone out alive. But because of you, we got almost everyone. Thank you.
Dr. Cole, I have a request. One you can't afford to turn down. I need your help against the Reapers.
Without a doubt. I'm at your service. And I'm sure you can count on the others as well.
You too, Jacob. I need you.
Of course, but I wouldn't mind staying with these folks.
You don't want to join the team on the Normandy?
I'm torn, Shepard, but looking out for these families is important to me. It's where I'm at right now. I hope you can see that.
Keep them safe, then. The Alliance needs that crucible.
You got it.
All right. Report to Admiral Hackett for your assignment.
You know, Commander, I've never met anyone like you. Just feel better knowing you're on our side.
Thanks.
Shepard, when this mess is over, drinks are on me. Be safe out there.
There we go. One more achievement down.
I'm sending you a large team of scientists.
Getting through all of it.
They're all Cerberus defectors. Keep them safe.
Will do, and I'll put them straight to work on the Crucible.
Jacob Taylor is with them and is already working to find a place for the families.
He'll be a valuable asset as well. Snagging Dr. Cole from the elusive man is a coup. Having her on our side could be a huge win for us.
The sooner we can get the Crucible finished, the better I'll feel.
I'm with you.
Shepard out.
Oh, but I wanted to ask him about our odds. Aw. Come on. We got a few more on our team on this one. Not bad, not bad. Considering we didn't do a priority, yet we increased it like 1,000. Saeed is worth 25. Yeah, okay. Yeah, right. Brent Cole, Gavin Archer. Yeah. Get basically everyone on that one. And this is just a bunch of shit that we have, apparently. Ah, even Conrad contributed his 5. Yep, Dr. Varner found additional schematics useful in the creation of the device. I forget he's a doctor. He found the 7th Fleet, and we're all good. Honestly, I think I'm going to leave it here. I am very, very tired because I had to work on call yesterday, and yeah, you never quite recover from it. So, next stream is going to be tomorrow for some more Psychonauts action. It's pretty great. And I got some good streams coming up for next week, too. With the usual Divinity, Bloodwine, this, obviously, Temtem. But there's going to be an additional stream on Tuesday because I hate myself and just extreme and excessive amount. So as always, thank you everyone for watching, and see you next time.